to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Bree, aka the Booktrovert here on YouTube, and today I'm so excited. I am doing my September Pile of Possibilities. I'm repping one of the readathons that I am co-hosting. This is for Nell's readathon, the Mystic Readathon. I am on Team Witch, so you know, come join me and my other co-hosts and let's rock this readathon. But not only am I co-hosting for the Mystic Readathon, I am also co-hosting for the Goddess Complex Readathon, and I am co-hosting with Vanessa. You all know Vanessa is like my best friend on YouTube here, and we are Team Aphrodite, so a team all about love. So I have put together my pile of possibilities for those readathons, which has been translated into my September TBR. As well as our own personal book club, which is Host for Prose. So I guess we should go ahead and get started because I have a lot of reading to do and I'm doing it for my teams. So it's me. Before you watch this video, I feel like I should have added this in the beginning and I didn't, so here I am adding it. I have the links to both Discords down below, as well as our book club Discord. So 3 Discords down below, 2 for the readathons, 1 for our Host for Prose book club, as well as I'm going to put the graphics right here so that you can see all the different points that I am talking about, because I realized I did not go into depth for explaining them, and that's my bad. So anyways, enjoy. Also, just a disclaimer, I am filming on my floor in my sunroom, so yeah, it just works out like that, okay? So we will start with mine and Vanessa's book club picks, which is House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, as well as the next release, Somewhere Beyond the Sea. My dog literally just decided to come cuddle with me, so she will be here for the remainder of this video as moral support, of course. Anyways, currently on sprints reading this book. I've already read this book, so this is a reread for me, but I adore this book so much. I cannot wait for the sequel to come out. I'm so excited about it. So with that being said, I was able to fit this into some prompts for both readathons. So for the Mystic Readathon, this is an LGBTQ+, so that is an extra 20 points, as well as there is green on the cover. As you can see, there's green on the cover with the grass, so that is another 50 points. Lay down. I'm not going anywhere. And then for the Goddess Complex Readathon, this actually is a host fave, so 50 points, as well as Somewhere Beyond the Sea, but we'll get to that. This is also a bingeable read, in my opinion, which is another 100 points. A comfort read for 50 points. And there's water on the cover, so that's 2 times points. And this is a predicted 5 stars, so 100 points. Then for Somewhere Beyond the Sea, I'll have it on the screen. For the Mystic Readathon, that is going to be LGBTQ+, which is 20 points, as well as green on the cover, they're 50 points. And then for the Goddess Complex Readathon, again, it is a host fave, so an extra 50 points. They are linked, so that's an extra 150 points. It is determined to be a 5-star read. Well, I'm expecting it will be a 5-star read, so that will be another 100 points. It's a book on the top of my TBR ever since I found out about it, so that's another 50 points. And there is water on the cover, so that is 2 times the points. So really knocking it out of the park with those 2 right off the bat. Then we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I started in August and never finished, so I will be restarting it. Don't worry, I'm not going to cheat. But A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, another reread, but I have not finished the series, so I wanted to read it before I watched the TV show, and that's what I still plan to do. So this one only really fits for the Goddess Complex, unless I can figure out a way to make it fit for Mystic Readathon, which I may be able to do, we'll have to see. So for the Goddess Readathon, I have this down for 150 points for Trojan, 100 points for Poseidon, and 50 points for, I don't know how to say this, I'll put it on the screen. Also, it hits the mirror prompt, which is 1.2 times points, as well as a host favorite for 50 points. Then we have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I've been wanting to reread this so badly, so I figured I would just go ahead and try to figure out how to fit it in. I have not figured out how to fit this into the Mystic Readathon, but that is to be determined. But for the Goddess Complex, it is Trojan Horse, which is 150 points. Please, this is your video. This is your time to shine. Is there something you'd like to say? She's like, Mom, what are you doing? Are you a good girl? Are you sleepy? You look sleepy. Anyways, Trojan Horse for 150 points, Scale of Justice for 100 points, and the Zeus Bowl for 50 points. We also have the Mirror for 1.2 times points, and a host fave for 50 points. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Anyways, belly rubs it is. Then we have The Night Ends with Fire. This is the fairy loot version. You guys, so gorgeous. This is a Mulan retelling, and I'm so freaking excited to read it. But for this one, for the Mystic Readathon, I have this for a BIPOC author for 20 points, a BIPOC main character for 20 points, as well as green for 50 points. And then I don't have anything on this for the Goddess Complex. But again, anything that I don't mention, I will try to figure out how to get it to count. Either way, the pages count, so it will count either way. Then we have another super anticipated book. It is Sleep Like Death by Kaylin Bayron. Another Fairy Loot edition I absolutely adore. Cannot wait to read this. This is a Snow White kind of retelling, I think. So for this one, for the Mystic, I have it down for BIPOC for 20 points, BIPOC main character for 20 points, and it's with witches for 50 points. And then we have a book that I have been wanting to read for so long and have put off for so long. I literally have the indie cover for it, untouched. I have been guarding this book with my life. This might be my most valuable possession when it comes to books. I have Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. This is the indie edition. Yes, this to me is like as coveted as an Ever After. I'm forgetting the name of the book, but the book that she had is to her. So this book for Mystic Readathon is a host favorite. It's the creator favorite. This is one of Nell's favorites for an extra 20 points. So also, I'm so excited to read this. Then we have a book I've also been meaning to read. Vanessa's gonna be so happy. Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. If you don't know, I just read Catching the Sun by Jennifer Hartman and freaking fell in love with it. It was so good, and it was YA, and it was amazing. And that was the very first Jennifer Hartman book I've ever read, so I'm so excited to read this. So for Still Beating, I have this for the Mystic Readathon as a faction fave for 20 points. Or 20 extra points, I should be saying. Then we have Bride by Allie Hazelwood. This is the Aardvark edition. This was the first book I ever got from Aardvark, as you can see the little sign right there. I have this down for the Mystic Readathon for a title that starts with B for an extra 50 points. Also so excited. I love Allie Hazelwood. And wow, some of the authors that have praised this book. Hannah Witten, Ruby Dixon, Jodi Picoult, Christina Lauren, Mariana Zapata, and Helen Huang. I love all of them, so very excited. Then we have a little impromptu buddy read that we just started on the sprints today. I'm so excited about. It is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. I just got this. I'm so excited to read this. So we will be doing a big buddy read of this in September on the 16th. If you'd like to join us, just let me know. Then we have 2 more books. So the last 2 are, do not judge me, okay? I know I got this book like a year ago. It might have been 2 years ago. No, there's no way this is 2 years ago. There's no way. No, it was a year ago. Okay, so that's a little better. The September House by Carissa Orlando. I've picked this book up so many times, but I just feel the month to read it is in September. So we will be reading this book. I have this down for the Goddess Complex for Trojan Horse for 150 points. The Cape of Invisibility. Again, I will have the prompts on the screen. I'm sorry, I wrote these down literally trying to squeeze all of this on my Taylor Swift notepad. Anyways, for 100 points, an Apollo's Lair for 50 points. This is also a mirror for 1.2 times points and a host fave for an extra 50 points. Love to see it. And then last but not least, another reread for me. I know the next book is coming out soon, and I just feel more in my Viking era. So I want to give it another shot. Didn't love it when I first read it, but I would like to try it again. So this is A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. For this one, I have it down for Mystic Readathon, but I'm not sure what. I didn't write anything for it, so we're just gonna ignore that. I will let you outside in a minute, Lily. Okay. But for the Goddess Readathon, I have it down for the Trojan for 150 points, Scale for 100 points, and Zeus for 50 points, as well as Rose for 1.75 times the points, and a host favorite for 50 extra points. So this is my September TBR. I read Jack and Crap in August, excuse the language, but I'm really hopeful for September. I think I needed that break in August to really fall in love with reading again, and I am hyped. I am very, very, very motivated, and I'm so excited to get my team across the finish line. So these are my September reads, pile possibilities. Who knows what else will get thrown in there. I'm sure I'll get some stuff from the library. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to all of my co-hosts. They will all be linked down below in the comments. And I will see you on the internet again very shortly. Bye, guys!